Tank is a British heavy metal band, formed in 1980 by Algy Ward, a former member of The Damned. The band is known as part of the new wave of British heavy metal movement. Tank was often compared to Motörhead as both bands, trios fronted by singing bassists, played a loose, almost punk-styled metal music with often colourful lyrics. History: their 1982 debut album, Filth Hounds of Hades, was positively received by both punk and metal fans as well as most critics, regarded now as one of the best albums of the NWOBHM movement. AllMusic critic, Eduardo Rivadavia, described it as Tank's best album ever, and qualifying it as an essential item in the record collection of any serious 80s metal fan. As was the case with many other bands of the era, Tank was never able to build on the promise shown by their first album. The band continued on for years through lineup changes and waning commercial fortunes before finally disbanding in 1989. Ward resurrected the band in 1997, playing tour dates around Europe and Japan for a couple of years. A new album, Still at War, emerged in 2002. In August 2006, Ward reported that he was putting the finishing touches on the demos for the next Tank album, Stimpanzer. The band's website has listed the release date for this album as TBA for years. On December 20, 2008, a new lineup was announced. Guitarists Mick Tucker and Cliff Evans were joined by original drummer Mark Brabs and former Bruce Dickinson bassist Chris Dale. Algy Ward was replaced by former Rainbow singer Doogie White. For 2010, the band replaced Brabs with Voodoo Six drummer, Dave Cavill, and released the new Tank album War Machine, with this lineup released in October 2010. For 2011, the band replaced Cavill with heavy metal drummer, Mark Cross. In February 2012, the band announced their first live DVD recorded the previous summer in Poland, with additional footage to be recorded in March 2012. The band also released details of the return of former drummer, Steve Hopgood, along with details of the forthcoming album, War Nation. The album was released on June 4 on Metal Mind Productions, produced by Phil Kinman at his West London studios. In 2013, it emerged that Algy Ward has resurrected his own version of the band, with all tracks on a new album called Breath of the Pit being written, played and shouted by Ward himself. According to Algy Ward, Stimpanzer will finally be released sometime in 2015. Tank, led by Tucker Evans, will also release an album in 2015. The album, called Valley of Tears, was scheduled to be released on June 9, but was pushed back to September 18. Discography. Members. Timeline. See also, New Wave of British Heavy Metal, List of New Wave of British Heavy Metal bands. References. External links, Algy Ward's Tank, Tucker Evans' Tank.